it's my turn for my Bigfoot erotica. What if that was the whole show? Just everybody took a crack at it. Alright, my stuff's more everyday life. Okay, I'm celebrating Valentine's Day today for the 9th time with my wife, huh? How many happy couples in the crowd tonight? How many happy couples? Yeah. We're second married, which I love. How many second marriages in the crowd tonight, huh? Less, but you're happy, right? Yeah, that's great. I love second marriage. It's so much, like, second wedding is a beautiful thing, because we were both married before, we both had big weddings before, so our second wedding was, like, pretty chill, right? Like, my first wedding was at a church, there were like 300 people there, stained glass windows. My second wedding was at a brewery called Widowmaker. I do want to talk about my ex-wife for just a minute here, because there's a little bit of a story there, right? Like, it hurt when we broke up. It hurt mostly because my ex-wife, she kicked me out. She was like, get out of here, you're trash, you're garbage. And that hurt mostly because she was a hoarder. And I'm the only thing she didn't keep. I was like, I'm trash, this is trash, you baby. And she was like, that might be useful. So. That hurt. So when we broke up, it was a little tough, right? I don't want to speak ill of her, but like she was a little controlling. Like, for example, she's mad at me now because I just changed my name back. Some guys would hyphenate it. I didn't do that. I just took her name for 2 years. I just went by Lisa. I took her first name. Okay. When we broke up, she was saying she wanted to keep all these things. Sometimes I didn't even know what she was talking about. At one point in time, she was like, I'm keeping the chaise lounge. And I was like, is that the cat? I don't know what that is. And some of the women are laughing because they know what a chaise lounge is it couch? She goes, no, it's the couch. And I was like, okay, that was fun. I was like, keep it, you know? It seemed a little unfair because like it was our couch, it was my bed. It's not there. And then she did insist on keeping the cat as well. Like, we had a cat together, we both took care of it, and she wanted to keep it. And I was like, that's fine, that cat hates you. Because it did. But then that led her to say the craziest thing I could imagine a person saying about a cat, right? She goes, excuse me? My cat loves me. Okay, my cat would take a bullet for me. I was like, the only way your cat would take a bullet for you is if the shooter was using a laser sight. Alright. I wasn't too sad to lose the cat. I'm more of a dog person, you know? I don't mind when people have cats, they're fine. The only thing that drives me crazy is when somebody says that they have an outdoor cat. That drives me nuts, right? Like, I saw this news story where this woman claimed that she owned 97 cats. 97. We can all agree that's too many, right? And yeah, she was talking to the camera in the interview and she goes, yeah, I have 97 cats. And she goes, oh, well, they're outdoor cats. And many of them won't let you pick them up or even touch them. And I go, that's not your cat. That's just an animal that you're feeding. But that gave me a good idea. So once I got my own place, a new place, what I did was I got a bird feeder for the yard. Yeah, I got a bird feeder for the yard. But I didn't put bird seed in it. Instead, I filled it with mice. Because I was like, if I'm going to watch birds, I want to watch hawks. And when friends come over, I can be like, have you seen my outdoor hawk? Don't try to pick it up. I really did get a new pet when I got a new place. I got a pet snake. I bought this thing, full-grown boa constrictor, and the kid at the pet store gave me the weirdest advice. He said, you're going to feed it live rats, but before you feed it the rat, he said, first, put the rat in a plastic bag and swing it around your head a bunch of times. He said, that way when you drop it in there, the rat will be all dizzy and disoriented, and it won't fight and kill your snake. And I was just like, no. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just gonna drop that thing in there, level playing field. And if the rat kills the snake, fuck it, I'll get a badass pet rat. Because I feel like if your pet can't even eat its food might as well become your pet. So I decided to adopt this philosophy and just keep going with it, drop a new thing in there every day, and whatever one was my new pet. And that rat was pretty good. He was like a little gladiator. I named him Raticus. And eventually he won his freedom. He won so many matches, he won his freedom. He was free for 5 minutes until he met my pet hawk. And then that was the end of that. Okay. Oh, I told you that hoarding joke earlier. That joke I worry about a little bit. I'm sorry if that offended you. Because I found out that hoarding is a real mental illness. It affects people in a very negative way. And now I worry that there'll be a hoarder at the show. They'll see me do that joke. They'll get mad at me. Because I just feel if a hoarder got mad at me, they just hold on to that anger forever. In case anybody needed that last line. Okay, I really do worry about language as it evolves and they say that you shouldn't say certain words anymore, right? Like I found out recently that you're not supposed to say homeless anymore. Did you know that, sir? Yeah, you're not supposed to say the word homeless anymore. And I don't know, it's like that word is out the window. Not their window, different window, but you're not supposed to say it. And the reason being, I read a really nice article about it. The article said, instead say unhoused person. And the reason being, just because somebody doesn't have a house doesn't mean that they don't have a home, because a home is anywhere where there's love. And I love that, and I think it's so sweet. But imagine my surprise, 10 years after getting divorced, to find out that through my whole first marriage, I was homeless. All right. Me and my new wife, we're happy. We're a power couple, or what you would call a power couple. We've got 2 master's degrees between the 2 of us. Yeah, they're both hers. They both belong to her. We met online. Meeting online is hard. It's because it's all text messaging back and forth, right? Like you don't use your voice to talk to somebody, so it's hard to tell when somebody's joking because there's no tone in a text message. So when I was dating online, I found it very hard to meet with people. Because like the first girl I ever messaged with and I was going to ask out, before I could ask her to dinner, she sent me the weirdest message. She goes, hey, have you ever murdered anyone? And I was like, this is a stranger I want to meet from the internet. I should say something reassuring, right? Like I should say something, no, I'm a very gentle guy. I've never hurt anyone. But instead, I wrote back, are you a cop? So yeah, we didn't get together. Second time I tried to meet somebody, that was a little bit better. I got her out on a date. We went on a date. That was good. We're at this fancy restaurant, you know, top of the budget for me. I'm trying to make a good impression. And then she said, this is what messed it up. She said this right away. She said, I want kids. And it was too fast. I wasn't against the idea. It's just how quickly she gave me that information. You know what I mean? She was like, I want babies. And I was like, I want a menu. Could we back it up a little bit, right? In the middle of this fancy restaurant. Okay, so then this is completely true. First 15 minutes of the first date, she told me, I want kids so badly that every time I see a baby, I cry. Right? And then I just went, oh, my dick doesn't work. Yeah. I said that right in the middle of that Wendy's, and she goes, why'd you come out on this date? And I was like, it worked until 2 minutes ago. And we started talking. And then she kept going. She goes, oh, I'd be open to adopting children. And I panicked. I just said the first thing that came to mind. I went, oh, I'm not allowed. She goes, why not? I'm like, I don't have to tell you. We're not neighbors. Okay. All right, last joke. This is my favorite joke. So years ago, probably like 5 years ago, whenever my wife and I, we went through like fertility treatments, and during that like background, like we did like family history in the initial consult, and the doctor asked my wife if her parents ever had trouble conceiving a child, and my wife told the doctor, yeah, my mom had a hard time between me and my sister. It took her a long time to get pregnant between me and my sister. And the doctor corrected her. The doctor said, your mom didn't have a hard time, okay? Your parents had a hard time together. It's a partnership. There's not any fault that lies with any one person. And I thought that was so beautiful. You know what I mean? I was like, that's such a healthy way of looking at it. And the doctor asked me, the doctor was like, Shawn, do you ever have trouble getting or maintaining an erection? And I was like, Doc, I think you mean, do we ever have trouble maintaining an erection? What happened to teamwork? That went out the window pretty fast, right guys? All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.
Male perspective. Isn't it so insightful? And I like how he involves his wife in that love-making process. Very important. I'm so excited. All right, is anybody else getting juicy and ready for